Yes, hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zones. Again, as you can tell by the title, it's your boy Nick, and in today's video we are going to be looking at order blocks, a criteria to follow, what you need to know, and all the things that you need to know in order for you to be successful and to improve trade using the order block strategy. So before we further go, we have to first know what order blocks are. Okay, according to Baby Pips, order blocks refers to a specific price areas where large market participants such as institutional traders have previously pressed significant buys or sells. Yes, so institutional traders have previously pressed significant buy or sell orders. In other words, it's just a block or a group of orders. That's where the word order block comes from. A block or a group of orders. Okay, so having understood that, how do we identify an order block from a graph? That's what we are going to go to. And by the way, if you have not yet subscribed onto this channel, please kindly consider subscribing, turning on the notification bell, and such that you don't miss out on all other incoming videos. Okay, so here is how we identify. And by the way, if you need these notes, I'm going to put a link in my Telegram channel. They are completely free. If you need them, you just come into my Telegram channel, you text and say, I need the notes I saw you presenting. I will happily share them with you. Okay, so we're going to use this simple PDF that I created, and we try to go through some of these gaps. So how to identify order blocks? One is that we have to find a drastic, that's the first step, a drastic and sharp price move in efficiency. Okay, so this is what they are talking about here. You can see this is a small graph, and it's trying to show us what they mean by an inefficiency. Obviously this is the price inefficiency, a drastic sharp rise. Okay, so next, identify the candle before the move. So the candle before the move is just right next, after when leaving this candle, just the candle next to it. Then mark the high and low of the candle to form an OB zone. So we're going to mark the high of just the candle after this candle. We're going to mark its high and its low, form an OB zone, which is an order block zone, OB zone. Okay, so having known how to identify that, how do we, what are some criterias, or what are some characteristics that make an order block a valid one? Now that's what we are going to look at. So this is 3 rules that you should follow, 3 basic rules that you should follow for an order block to be considered a valid one. Okay, number 1, the number 1 is there should be a presence of inefficiency. Okay, yes, there should be presence of inefficiency in the market. Like we said before, that the first thing is that for example here, this is an invalid gap. The gap should be like you can see, the gap or inefficiency should be very well in an uptrend. The gap should be very clear, visible and very clear. Okay, the second rule is that it should create a break of structure before you consider the movement. There should be break of structure. Yes, as you can see by this, you can see there is this here and this. The price breaks this previous high and keeps on breaking the market structure. So that's something you also have to consider before considering an order block a valid one. Then another strategy, another point to consider is that it should be a one-time use. Yes, it should be a one-time use. Okay, meaning it should not be first tested. Like you can see here now, this is invalid because price before, as price was going up, it actually first touched this zone, so this zone becomes mitigated or invalid. Okay, invalid. So the price should not first touch this zone before moving up. It should be a very clear zone. It should be a very clear zone moving up. So those are the basic 3 rules that you should put into consideration while trading order blocks. Okay, so let's go into a real-time graph. I show you something very small. Let's go into a real-time graph. So here's an example. Here, so I was using the strategy to test out Bitcoin. So as you can see, I came up with my identifying my simple order blocks using 5-minute time frame. So this was before, so I had to isolate this zone. As you can see, we have our inefficiency candle, then we have this candle here. Then I also isolated, there was another order block here on top. Then I also isolated this order block. So I waited to see how price was going to react around this zone here. Okay, so let's see what happened. So of course, as you can see, price actually came, okay, and tried to test this order block zone that I had earlier identified here. So obviously I knew it is likely to fail from here and move downwards. So if you're a scalper, of course you can still have some little entries here if you're a scalper. Yeah, so I expected the market to come around here, retest this, and all market, if it breaks here, it's supposed to come in this zone, then retest downwards. That's what I had actually expected. So this is a result. You can see immediately market entered this zone here. Yeah, immediately market entered this this zone. Actually it started immediately market entered this zone here. It started to actually reverse, yeah, pick this actual zone, and of course it had to first fill this yeah, the zone is here, but of course it had to first clear this low price before now actually continuing in an upper trend. Yes, so you can see that the strategy is actually works. Yes, you can, because I used Bitcoin because it's a weekend, so it's what I used, and I try to test the market. If you guys have any questions, I think I'm just going to leave this video very simple and quick. I wanted it to be a video that is to the topic, not to have much talks, much guide. What I wanted you to keep it straight and to the point, so that everyone can understand. And if this video was helpful to you, kindly leave a comment, or give a subscription, so that we grow our channel together slowly. Because what I realize that most people, the problem they have is that they just want to focus on the forex gurus, people that have already developed their accounts. What the truth is, those people, they don't have time for all the people like us that are starting. They don't have the time to share with you people. So if you tie yourself to a guru, high chances you may not highly benefit compared to a person like me who is having all that time. And so just give a subscription, a notification bell, and until I see you in another video. As for now, we keep it simple. Have an amazing rest of the day. Peace.